This painting that I'm about to reveal to you has sent me into a spiral of completely recontemplating my existence as a human being on this earth. And as a result, has single-handedly derailed my YouTube aspirations for the past 6 months. Because I've been so caught up on making this video about this painting that I am about to reveal to you. Here is the painting in question. And what follows is the story as to why this painting has been the bane of my existence since July. 2025 has sucked ass. In May, I had just finished a photo shoot with one of my sweet friends, Claire. For funsies and for art references for me, I'd had a vision in my brain of a dreamy scene with sheep in it. And after some rough Photoshop compositing, I landed on something that would look roughly like this. I'd always loved dream imagery, but this painting would hold a subconscious meaning, a meaning that I was not aware of at the time. So I got to work on the painting, and it was coming out good enough. Things were going well, I thought, at the time. I spent weeks working on it, and it was a blur, because the whole summer was a blur. This whole year was a blur. I'm trying not to be super duper embarrassingly vulnerable. However, ew. My stupid script talks about a breakup, that I went through a breakup this year. And yes, I did go through a breakup this year and it sucked. And I was working on this painting just a few weeks after it happened, I think, if I remember correctly. But again, it was a blur because it was like a fever dream. My stupid script also says that I was broke and had existential dread and anxiety because my birthday was just around the corner. And so by mid-September, emotionally in shambles, completely isolated, emotionally not happy, was doom scrolling too much, seeing bad things, and thought I was gonna die. Despite it all, I kept painting, and I kept painting. And I think the underlying meaning behind it was kind of just like, this woman is isolated, but she's isolated in a safe place, and she's isolated somewhere where I would rather be, like away, elsewhere. Elsewhere, I guess, is what the official title, well, it is the official title of this painting. Elsewhere, I want to be elsewhere so bad. Actually, I'm telling the story wrong. By September, I was already done with the painting. I was actively working on the painting during the decline, which was summertime, and it was going well despite decline. I liked how it was coming, other than some minor issues like composition issues. She was like not centered in the frame, which pissed me off. But other than that, it was okay. I actually loved the way the clouds were coming. The moon looked awesome. I loved like painting, learning how to paint glow. Even the subject of the painting came out very nice. I loved the way her skin looked. It was precisely how I wanted it to come out. So towards mid-July, I was approaching the finish line to this painting. And I think I was a little bit more motivated to actually finish this painting because I was submitting it to a arts competition. It motivated me to actually finish it so I could submit it. And I did. And then the infamous September 2025 rolled around. So my birth month, so freaking terrible. I hated that month this year. It was genuinely, September was half terrible and half life-changing great. But by September, regarding this painting, I was completely burnt out. I was sick of looking at it. It was on my wall. I felt like it was a failure by then because I'd just been staring at it for too long. I wanted to add the finishing touches, that being the palette in the back and my back signature with my fingerprint and the name of the painting. But I was so mentally, emotionally drained and dead that I literally could not do it. So I didn't, and I stuck it under my bed. And that's where it resided for the first half, well, pretty much all of September. And then my birthday rolled around. Today is my birthday. I'm now 20. And then by then I had essentially forgotten the painting. It was just like in the way. And by then it had been like 3 months since I'd posted to YouTube. So I felt like an ultra failure because doing YouTube and making art this year was my biggest goal. And I had only finished like 3 paintings, and I literally had not been posted YouTube or Instagram for a while. And so I felt like a huge loser. By mid-September, I was at my lowest point. However, a saving grace. I was given the opportunity to go out of town to do some freelance video work. And very long story short, I went to a new place. I met new people, freaking awesome, motivated, creative people. And I was there for a week, interacting, no longer isolated, networking. And I came back at the end of that week completely with a different mindset, completely re-energized. It was truly like fundamentally, like actually life-changing, which is crazy to think about. But regarding this painting, came back and I realized this painting is not finished yet. I need to add the final touches to make it complete. And so I did just that. I added the palettes in the back, which was my active working palette I used during the painting. And even the palette itself just looks so lovely. It's one of my favorite palettes I think that I've accidentally made. And then I added my signature with the title of the painting, which officially is Elsewhere, which was made in the dreaded year of 2025, and my fingerprint, because I am a human being. And this was completely human made and saw me through a process of blood, sweat, and tears and despair, and then the upward arc of not happiness, maybe motivation again. And so that is the story of 2025 for me and this painting. This video has taken so long to make and to bring to you, to upload to YouTube. I know that nobody is waiting with bated breath for my videos, but I still don't want to be so inconsistent because that is just not compatible with what my goals are. And not posting, not doing art, and not showing it to people does a disservice to my soul. 6 months it has been since it's been since I've posted to YouTube, uploaded to YouTube, and that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I've completely rewritten this script like 5 times. I filmed something for this video genuinely like countless times. I have like hundreds of gigabytes of footage of me yapping about this painting, and none of it is going to make it into this video. But this take that I'm doing right now, you're seeing this because I uploaded it, because I'm going to upload this. And the moral of the story, for me at least, and maybe for you, is that my art, your art, is worth creating, and it is worth showing. It is worth posting it, even if it's not perfect, and I need to keep telling myself that. It just needs to be visible. It just needs to be visible for others to consume and appreciate, or else nobody will see it, and then it's in vain. It was a waste. No, it wasn't a waste. You can make art and it not be seen, and whatever, I'm yapping. Moral of the story, show people your art. I need to do that. If you're still watching, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one, I promise. Goodbye.